everyone, and welcome to Joe's Light Bites. And on this week's episode, we're going to be creating healthy chicken avocado pasta. Now you may be saying, wait, you can't have pasta while you're trying to eat healthier, but guess what guys, you can. This recipe contains the three main nutrients, the carbs, proteins, and fats. So you have your carbs, which is your pasta, your protein, which is your chicken, and lastly your fats, which is your avocado, which contains so many heart healthy fats. Without further ado, let's get started, but first I just want to say that this recipe was brought to you, or actually asked by a viewer, Catherine. So thank you, Catherine, for your comment. I am fulfilling your question of how to make pasta healthier, and if any of you guys have any recipes that you want me to create healthier, please let me know in the comments below. But again, let's go check out the ingredients and get started. For this recipe, you will need chicken breast that is thinly sliced, some pasta of your choice. Here I'm using whole wheat spaghetti. You could use brown rice pasta, quinoa and brown rice pasta. They even have some spelt flour pastas and some sprouted grain pastas. Whatever really is your preference. I would stay away from white pasta just because we're trying to keep it a little bit healthier. So that's why I'm using the whole wheat. Let's have it medium avocado, red wine vinegar, chicken broth, and basil. I have to use dried basil, unfortunately. I could not get my hands on fresh basil this week, but definitely if you could use fresh basil, go for it. And lastly, some salt and pepper, and I have some olive oil on standby to cook our chicken in. As always, the measurements are in the description box below. I forgot to mention we will also need half a lemon. Once our water comes to a boil, let's add our whole wheat pasta. I cut this in half just so it would cook a little bit evenly, and it's because we're only making 1 to 2 servings of this. I did not want huge amounts of pasta. So just going to let that cook according to the package's instructions, and in the meantime let's work on our chicken. In our skillet, let's bring together about a half a tablespoon of olive oil with medium-low heat, and then let's take our chicken and season one side of it with salt and pepper. And then once our olive oil heats up, we're going to put it the seasoned side down and then season the other side. Our olive oil has pretty much gotten hot, so we're going to add our chicken seasoned side down. And then let's season this side with some salt and pepper. We're going to cook this for about 3 to 5 minutes on each side, or until the chicken is fully cooked through. It will probably take much less time than that, but again, just make sure that your chicken is cooked through. And be sure to give your pasta a few stirs while you're at it, just so it doesn't stick together. And then let's focus now on the actual avocado sauce. While our chicken and pasta is cooking, let's create our avocado sauce. So I have an avocado here, a medium-sized avocado. I'm going to cut it in half. So then you're just going to twist, and then you're left with the avocado. I took the pit out, and now I'm going to spoon the avocado into the bowl. Alright, so our avocado is now in our bowl. We're going to add our basil that is diced up very well, our chicken broth, and our red wine vinegar. And then we're going to mash this up really well. You can use a food processor if you'd like. I'm just going to use a fork, it's easier. You can also use a potato masher. So I keep forgetting, we're going to add about a half a lemon that we squeezed in. Just make sure you hold back some of the seeds. And if the seeds go in, just pull them out, which I'm going to have to do that. So mix that up again. I'm going to clean up, and we're going to come back and we're going to assemble our final dish. The final step is actually putting together our pasta. So I have the whole wheat pasta that I drained. It's al dente, it's perfect. And I'm just going to slice the chicken into thin pieces. Alright, and we're almost there. I'm just going to take our avocado sauce. And if you notice, we did not heat this sauce, so it is going to rely on the heat from the pasta and the chicken to warm it up a bit. Avocados don't really heat all that great. So I just dollop on the avocado. And you could stir that in. But before I do that, I just want to add our chicken. There you have it. Our healthy chicken avocado pasta. Alright, thanks for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed this week's recipe, the healthy chicken avocado pasta. Remember you guys, you do not have to limit yourself from pasta. Everything in moderation is key. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at JoesLightBites, Facebook at facebook.com/JoesLightBites, and Tumblr JoesLightBites.com. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. I'll see you next week, but before you head out, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and check out my last 2 videos, a Healthy Strufely episode and what should I share with you guys? The Trader Joe's haul. Thanks for watching. I cooked my way to fitness, and you can too. See you next week on Joe's Light Bites.